Okay, our next CEO pitcher, who was actually the marketing director, actually comes all the way from Moscow, Russia, which is really, really cool. So, David Roberts, reality, he's Ivan knock your rocks off. Tell us in one sentence your mission statement.
We are an ambitious team of individuals who work together to create innovative, novel IT products.
Testing, testing. All right. Thank you, Ed. Just a second. Turns out there's a clicker involved. So let's go back to the beginning. I guess there was some testing backstage. Good morning. I did say my name is David Roberts, and today I'll be introducing to you Geenio and natural learning. I hate to be the bearer of bad news today to you, but learning today is not fun. Take the example of my nephew, a smart, happy, fun little guy who enjoys engaging in fantasies of conflict and conquest. However, to him, learning isn't fun. It's actually the antithesis of fun. It seems odd to me that such a happy, possible guy with so many options would find learning to be odious. Knowledge is, after all, the pathway to new freedoms and new abilities, something all humans aspire to, young and old. It's not his fault, though. I think I understand the problem. You see, learning should flow naturally. It should be fun, and it should be easy to use, something it's not right now. So we did some market research, and we discovered that 86% of companies are already using a learning management system. Wait. Okay, 86%. Okay, we acknowledge it's a saturated market, but just hang on. With that said, 33% of respondents were dissatisfied with their learning management system. So what's driving that dissatisfaction within the e-learning industry? 35% were complaining about reporting features. Another 30% said it wasn't easy to use. 15% wanted it to be more mobile. Another 13% complained about lack of social features. You can conclude for the market research that the e-learning industry is in a bit of a paradox. Everybody's using it, yet a great deal of dissatisfaction going on. But as of 2012, that was a $91 billion a year industry. And that's forecasted to grow by 23% by 2017. That, to me, is a paradox worth solving. Because there are so many different sources of information out there, Google, YouTube, Coursera, it can be really difficult to reach your employees using simple text, maybe spiced up with a few pictures here and there. That's why you need to create a natural learning environment, something that stimulates the learning process, makes it easy and simplified. In contrast to traditional learning tools, the natural learning environment does not force the learner on through the material to acquire the knowledge. They self-motivated. They ask questions of their peers. They reach out. They're socialized. They play games. They get visible feedback. They see their successes. It's gamified. And you know what? They do it from the platform of their choosing, mobile features. So when I think of learning, I think of the most ardent of learners out there. I think of the children, like my nephew. And what does he do to learn? Well, he asks questions. He socializes. He learns from his peers. So with that in mind, we want to create an environment where users are rewarded for sharing their knowledge, and also for the competence which they bring to a particular topic. Mobility today is something that we take totally for granted. We go from the PC to the phone, from the phone to the tablet, from the tablet back to the laptop. It's really just totally functional with all of our lives today. So with that in mind, any sort of natural learning is going to entail being fully functional on mobile platforms. But there's a business side to this as well. Mobile phones and tablets are actually growing at a much faster rate than the PC market overall. But I don't want to worry you guys that use PCs. Geenio will be fully functional on your platform as well. But back to children. How do they learn, really? They play games. They get through the challenges on to the next level. Playing games is a fundamental part of natural learning. Geenio will apply gamification theories through the use of achievements, badges, and statistical feedback. This will create triggers that stimulate the learning engagement. Now, you teachers out there, don't think we've forgotten about you. We understand your problems. We understand that it can be difficult to create a non-linear lesson plan when you're not really sure what the final result will look like. So with that in mind, we created something called the path board. Using simply a source page, then adding additional pages as needed, you can create an entire non-linear lesson. And then, dragging and dropping slides into place, much like you would with a PowerPoint presentation, and modifying it from above, you can see the entire flow of the lesson. Our target market is everyone. I would like everyone to buy Geenio and pay me money. Thank you. But in reality, our target market is right down from the individuals all the way to the corporations who are looking to train their employees and educate consumers. But more specifically, we'll be going after the individuals and the small to medium businesses. Industries of note, we'd like to go after the pharmaceutical and healthcare industries because those are increasingly moving their learning to the cloud. We'll also be going after educational institutions, schools, colleges, universities, and offering special incentives to those who participate. At this time, we're actively looking for participants in the beta. So if you happen to know anybody who'd like to sign up, let me know, okay? So as we wait to enter the market, we acknowledge that this market is saturated. However, it's a market that's crying out for the innovations which Geenio will be bringing to it. Geenio will be fun, mobile activated, and easy to use. It will be a return to traditional learning using new technology. Look for us soon. We're coming.
Thank you. Excellent job.